In this video, we're going to go over the hexagon problem in the week 6 EXA card for geometry. So here it tells us we have a regular hexagon A, B, C, D, E, F, which means all of these sides are equal in length. They're congruent. And it's centered at point G with a radius of 4 units. So this is 4 units, and this is 4 units. And all the way around, all the way around from the center to each point, or I should say each vertice on this hexagon is going to be 4 units. So what we can see here is that we just broke up this hexagon and the circle into 6 equal parts. And we know that the central angle here has to be 360 degrees. So the measure of just one of those angles is going to be 360 over 6, which is 60 degrees. Now, because that central angle is 60 degrees, that tells us that this arc BC is also 60 degrees. But actually, they want the measure of the arc. So when we're talking about the measure of the arc, we're talking about what's called arc length, which means we need to figure out the circumference. So we know that this arc BC is 1/6 of the circle. I'm just going to say 1/6 of G, since our circle is called G. And we know that because 360 divided by 6 is 60. We broke it into 6 equal pieces. So now to figure out this arc length, what we first need to do is figure out the circumference of G. And then we're going to multiply that by 1/6. So the measure of BC is going to be 1/6. I'm going to call that circumference of G. So remember to find circumference. It's 2 pi r. And we know r is 4. So we get that the measure of arc BC is 1/6 times 2 times pi times our radius, which is 4. So when we simplify that, we get 8 over 6, or 1.3 repeating pi. Now, if you wanted to plug that into the calculator to simplify it, you can. I would take this as an acceptable answer. I'm just going to go ahead and plug it into the calculator. So I'm doing 1.3 repeating times pi. And that gave me 4.19 units. All right, so that's how we solve this first